Hello, 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 hello. Hey, it's Kyle, AE0Z. Welcome to the channel. Hello, Shane. Hello, Tom. Hello, Tom. Others that have not announced themselves yet. Hello. So, where are we? After my mental breakdown yesterday, 2 days ago. I don't know when it was. It was Sunday night. Yesterday. So, we are putting together the satellite tracker. This is what it is. If you want one, go out to WA4 MCM Kits and buy one. I don't get any money. You have to pay for it yourself. I'm not going to give one to you. There is no discount code. Don is just a great person, Don Friend. WA4 MCM. I talked to him on the phone for about an hour and a half today. And yeah, we got some things sorted out. Still some mysteries out there on the kit, but Don is a good guy. He knows his stuff and is very patient. And I suggest if you like what you see here and this is up your alley, you need to get one of these things. There's not something like this out on the internet, that you can buy. So, so this is what we're going to do. Let me get you up to speed. If you haven't seen part 1, 2, and 3 on the device. So let me get to my overhead here. Why is my overhead not showing up? There it is. Okay. So, here is the device. I last left you with the cables, the longer cables here. I had soldered them to the azimuth motor down here, and obviously if you plug them into the board, you don't need longer cables. The kit comes with like 120 millimeter cables, and I put this motor in with cables that you have to extend because, you have to extend it from the bottom of the board here, which is right here, and then they come up through the housing and then up to the elevation motor, which is here, and then also the elevation potentiometer, which is right here. So I had that backwards, and I lost my junk on the third stream. If you want to see me actually lose it, you can go search for that, probably towards the end, the last 10 minutes or so. But so I took this thing all apart and pulled the motors out and got to the right cables in. So we're good there. I also had an issue where plugging in the Wi-Fi dongle to the laptop, it would kind of make this thing go crazy. And Don and I spent some time on it, and we think it's because it's not calibrated. So that's what we're going to do today. What else did I do while I was I left the stream? Oh, I soldered all these cables on. So I soldered the power to the motor here, and I soldered the 3 cables to the potentiometer here. And you can see that the gears are not engaged yet, right? So this one's not engaged, and then there's one underneath here. If you can see, it's not engaged either. Yep, there you can see it's not engaged. So what we need to do is, once we calibrate this, I think we engage the gears through that process. So also, this is the front where the elevation up and down and the azimuth counterclockwise, clockwise are located, plus the power. And then it's also got flipped mode. There's a switch in here. Can you see the switch? It's in flip mode versus normal mode. Actually, it's in normal mode right now. Is it? Yeah, it's in normal mode right now. So I think this is, Don's probably watching, if I can explain this correctly. So let's say the satellite is passing towards the north of me, and I have this thing oriented north like this, because the buttons here are pointed north. So let's say I'm pointed north here, and it's tracking the satellite. Well, it can't go through 0, because that's going to be 340 degrees, 350 degrees, 360 degrees, and then once it hits 360 degrees to go back to 0, it's going to have to go all the way around and then start at 0, and you're going to lose that path in the satellite track. So I believe in flipped mode, it figures out, hey, I'm going to go clockwise from west to east, and then I'm just going to go ahead and pass over 0, and then I'm going to continue to track it towards the east, and then my azimuth is going to go from 340, 350, 360, 0, 10, 20, 30. So I think this is the button that you want to put in flip mode if you're going to track a satellite on north bearing that is going east to west or west to east, and you want it to pass through 0. So I think that's what flip mode is. All right. So now let's calibrate this thing. So I have my Evolve PC over here that I'm going to try and get working here. Another thing that I did was I found one of these barrel connectors that uses the same barrel as the power. So this is a 5.5 millimeter outside, 2.1 millimeter inner diameter, and this fits into the power perfectly. And this was an old cable that had a fuse in it, and then it had a power pole. So the nice thing is you can you don't have to have a brick, right? You can power this off of a bioenno battery because it takes 12 volts. And the whole point is so you can take this thing out on the road, put it on a camera tripod, which it's got a camera tripod screw hole here, and you put it on a tripod, and you put your satellite or your antenna, your Arrow antenna, which I bought an Arrow antenna today, and so you can use that to, it sets up here on another piece that I have on here. There's another piece up here that kind of blown out from the white. You can see those holes right there. There's another piece that goes up here, and the Arrow antenna fits inside of that and then gets screwed in. So I didn't put it on because, I don't have my antenna, but I'm having that shipped to me. Also, I'm going to have this out in Colorado. I know Robert is in the chat. Hey, Robert. He is going to be with me, and hopefully we can work some satellites with this thing, with the Arrow antenna, on our radios. I'm sure Rob is going to bring his radio. I will bring my radio, and I'm sure that we're going to get a lot of use out of this thing. We're going to try it. So let me get my laptop up and running, and here is basically, let's kind of review the calibration and testing. So I think what I need to do is you can use the elk. Okay, so let's address this. I'm assuming you can use the elk as well. Yes, you can, but the connector is molded for the Arrow. So I had a discussion with Don today, and he is going to buy an elk antenna this week, and he is going to make a custom insert for the elk. So yes, Shane, it's coming. Now, can you design your own connector to connect to this thing? You totally can for the elk, and I'm assuming once there's going to be more of these out in the wild, I'm sure that there's going to be more attachments and whatnot. Tom asks, can PST rotator control? Yes, it can. So SAT32 and PST rotator are the two tested applications for this this satellite tracker. And Robert says they activated one of the new telvels today. Great timing. Great. Awesome. Those are those the Israeli or the from the Netherlands? I forget the telvels on who activates them. He'll put it in the chat here. So, okay, so let me go through. Oh, yeah. Thanks, Ryan. Appreciate it. It's totally assembled. And, well, last night it wasn't really Frank proof. It was not Kyle proof because I did get frustrated. But more instructions in the assembly manual are coming, so that's good. And then also we talked about a bunch of other stuff. So I am going to try and see if I can get, let's see, is it going to, oh, no, that's me. Let's see, overhead shot, cam link. It's not gonna let it do it. Oh, please. I'm just trying to share my screen. Display settings. Identify. 1 and 2. I'm trying to get my screen up here on the my Evolve laptop. All right, hang on. Everyone, hang on. Don't call the authorities yet. Hang on. Overhead cam link. Yeah, okay, cam link, and then. There it is. Okay, got it. Telvels activated for 72 hours. Hopefully they will start in regular rotation of those birds now. Yeah, they're Israeli. Yep, okay. And then Tom says, since PST rotator can turn it, then you can use the SAT controller for it. That's a great box if you can. Yes, so he talked about the SAT controller. I think it's not compatible yet, but he's working on it. It is going to be compatible. And Don is really good. Like, if you ask him to say, hey, this is not compatible, can you write something? He's the greatest. He will probably take it under his wing and get it working. So all you have to do is ask. And he's a one-man operation, but he wants to accommodate, as much as possible here. So what I need to do is I need to find the dongle. Where's the dongle? Here's the dongle. I put it in my pants. So what I need to do is I need to apply power to this. Now, this thing, watch, as soon as okay, hang on. I need to do this. Hang on. I need to, let you guys see what's going on, and I need to do... I don't know if that's going to work. Tell me if that's going to work. So, this is the overhead shot, right? This is the PC. So, I'm going to plug the dongle into the Wi-Fi. And I think this thing is going to freak out for a little bit. Yep, here it is. It's freaking out. It's turning. You can see it. So I got to stop it. And now I got to bring it back to 0. And then you can see the azimuth turning. Okay. So we're going to put it to 0. Okay, now it's all up and down. Okay. I hope it's gonna work. Scene building on the fly. Yep. Okay. So it rotates. Everything rotates. I think we're getting somewhere. So now, what I need to do is I need to read the instruction, which is over here. So please perform. Okay. This is the final step. In this section, you'll be using the PSR 100 companion. Okay, so I think I'm down to here. Let me just make sure that use the manual elevation toggle switch to rotate the lower antenna mounting arm so it's straight up and down. Okay, I have that. And then I also have this thing pointing north. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to open the companion application calibration procedure by selecting Calibrate from the top menu. The calibration dialog box, as shown to the image to the right, will appear. The calibration procedure is guided step-by-step process that will ensure that both the elevation and the azimuth gear trains T-R-A-I-N-S, provide the most accurate angle measurements. Okay, so let's open up. Okay, let me go back. So let me bring up the PST remote. Okay, here we go. And then I'm going to go to calibrate. Okay, so I know that's probably not very Eric, this is a breeze in comparison to assembling something from IKEA. Oh, you wouldn't believe how many things that I've thrown across the living room trying to assemble something in IKEA. And there's no words. It's just pictures. And it's like little bubble people. Okay. I hope the Bridge of Size desktop isn't force-sounded. The Bridge of Size. Okay, so step 1. Move the manual elevation toggle switch up or down to move the antenna's elevation to 0 degrees. Then press the store button. Okay, so it's at 0 degrees. Well, I don't know if it's real. It's at exactly 0 degrees. What? See, okay, so now why is this moving? This thing is... See, this thing is moving for no reason. See it moving? Ugh. I can't get it to not move. Okay, it has stopped now. This thing is not... It is now moving. It has stopped. Okay, so let me... So did it stop at 38 degrees? Wait a minute. Okay, so... Oh, no. This thing is possessed. This thing is not... It's not stopping. I'm not... Is my switch engaged? What switch? So I'm in normal mode. The rotor is in flip mode. Okay. Nope. Nope, that didn't. This thing should not be moving on its own. It should not be moving on its own. So let me put it back. Let me try and put it back to 0. See, and now it's moving on its own. The manual switch. No, it's not engaged. Nope. Nope, Robert, it's not engaged. It's in the middle position. And I'm... So whenever I do elevation up, okay, now it's, see, it is not wanting to stay. I don't know what's going on. Okay, I'm going to pull power here. So, ensure, okay, so 117 here says, I think, oh, Ryan, okay, Ryan, did you do the voltage adjustment? Okay, so, well, it didn't say it to do that beforehand, but yes, I probably need to do that. So let's go to ensure that the lower antenna mounting arm is still straight up and down. Well, I can't even get it to straight up and down. As performed in 114. Like I can't even get it to stay. So I guess what I'll need to do is now it's rolling around. Okay, so now it's going to be okay. Now I got it up and down and I just pulled the power. So in 117 here, it says ensure that the lower mounting antenna arm is still straight up and down, 0 degrees elevation as performed in 114. If not, use the manual elevation toggle to achieve this. Use your fingers to adjust the elevation potentiometer so that the EL volts value as seen in the lower left corner of the calibration box is between 0.15 and 0.25. Okay, so see now it's it's moving. I can't. It's so Tom, we tested that. We pulled the switch on the board, and we think the switch is fine. Is it moving because you're moving the mount around and not leaving it flat? No. No, Shane, that's not. So let me do elevation again. So it's straight up and down. God. Okay. Why? Okay, so send wake up. Hang on. Let me switch back to the overhead. Send wake up. Okay, between 0.15 and 0.25. Okay, so I've got the EV volts, volts at 0.20. So what happens? See, now it's freaking out. Now it keeps oh. I'm not doing anything. And it is moving on its own. So what is what's interesting? Okay, I'm pulling power. What's interesting, it says the rotor is in flip mode, but it's not. It's in normal mode. So is that... Did I wire... I don't know if that has anything to do with it. Plugged it back in. So now it's just moving. So now I'm moving it manually. And I'm moving it back to north. Or to... Okay. So now I'm moving the arm here. See, the arm will not stay. Okay, I'm moving it manually. I can't get it to stay. It wants to... I have no idea. So now it's going to keep going. Will it? Oh, see, now it hit the bottom there. Oh my... All right, I'm done. I'm done. Oh, it has? Oh, I didn't see that. Yep, so now it's stuck. Okay, now I'm moving it manually here. Oh, it stopped. I cannot get the elevation to stop moving. Shouldn't the program... Tom says the rotor control... So the switch is in normal mode. So I'm moving the potentiometer right now on the elevation. And then you can move the potentiometer down here for the azimuth. And it says the rotor's in flip mode, but it's not. It's in normal mode. So if I push it to flip mode, there's too many things going on. Yeah, so did I... So I guess the question is, okay, so now let me make sure that I didn't wire that flipped mode, normal mode switch incorrect. I could have swore... No, too far. Okay, here we go. Number 33. Here, solder both leads of the remaining two conductor. Set the completed flip switch assembly aside. So, if I take a look, the writing on the switch, if I take a look at the writing on the switch, the black... No. So if I take a look at it from this way, the black is up top and the red is at the bottom. Yep. I have it wired correctly. I have it wired correctly. Yeah, I don't know. So Ryan says, and since the pots aren't synced with the motor gears, it's not seeing a voltage value corresponding with the movement. Since the pots aren't synced with the motor gears, it's not seeing a voltage. It's not seeing voltage values corresponding. Yeah. Oh, Tom said just email Don. He might be getting into the chat. Well, I can send him a... I can maybe send him an invite. Maybe I could set up a stream or an invite for him. Ryan also says, open calibration menu. I think it's moving uncontrollably since it's looking for voltage values that have not been set yet. Well, the elevation here, I can't even get it to stop. Like, if I'm going to calibrate it, don't I need to calibrate it with it up and down? You know? Like this? I can't even get it to stop here. Read the... Yeah. Okay, so read my comment above the one that you just read. Yeah. But I can't... Open the calibrate menu. I think it's moving uncontrollably since it's looking for voltage values that have not been set yet. And since the pots aren't synced with the motor gears, it's not seeing a voltage values corresponding with the movements. Yep, I understand that. Yeah. Them. Oh, there's Don. Hey, Don. Oh, we're having more issues. Okay. So, let's get Don up to speed here. Okay. Woo. All right. So, I am let me make this bigger up here. Let's see. Let me move this over here. Yeah, I got you, Don. I know you just joined. So let me put this over here. Let me make this a little bit bigger. I know it's going to be hard for you maybe to figure out what's going on. We've got more of those uncontrolled movements that I talked about. All right, so we've got the program up. We've got the overhead shot, which is this, and I don't have power to the device yet. And yeah, so I'm in the calibration mode, right? And I've got my Wi-Fi dongle plugged into the laptop here. You can see it, and it's and it's got the dongle here plugged in. So we've got that. So I'm going to plug in power here to the arm. And so hands off. So now it's starting to move. So I have to stop it. And I'm manually controlling it now to bring it back to kind of center. But then this guy wigs out too. Watch it not do it whenever Don's here. Okay, so I'm going to bring this arm, or the elevation arm, up to 0. Okay, now it's not even... See, now it's moving. Now it's not... Now it's not even going up. Come on, just go up, please. So now it's going all okay. Now it's not even going up. Now it's going down even more. Okay. All right. Now I've... Okay, let me move it to a non... Okay. Move it to a non-zero angle. Okay. So let me move the other one to a non-zero angle. Actually, let me... Hang on. I need to send a wake up because it's not even... It's not even... Okay. So it's at 350. Let me go down. So it's at 350 and 30. So now... Okay, so once I get it to a 0... See, now it's moving again, and I'm not doing anything. I'm not touching it. So it looks like it just went to 30, but I don't... And now it's going back, and I don't know what it's doing. I'm not touching it. Like, all I want to do is just make it stay up at the top so I can run the okay, so now I'm off, and now it's moving back. I don't know what I did. Okay, it stopped. I haven't touched it. Also, Don, what I've noticed is it says the rotor is in flip mode, and my switch is actually in normal mode. You probably can't see that. It's in normal mode, but I confirmed on the instructions here that I wired it correctly, and it is wired correctly. The black, you know, the writing on the side of the thing, the black is up the top, the red is at the bottom. I confirmed that it's wired correctly, but I'm in normal mode, and oh, you know what? The switch just could be backwards. I probably just need to flip the yeah, I probably just so let me manually move this again and bring this up so it won't stay there. Now it's moving on its own, and now it's going all the way. Now it went all the way to there. So it won't even stay up top. It wants to move. So once I get it to the point where it's up at the top, I mean, now I just pulled power, and now it's stayed. But I know what's going to happen is when I plug it back in here, and what's odd is, let me take the dongle out. So on the laptop here, the dongle is here. So if I plug this in, I've got the dongle here. So now let me plug it in. Move the pot to 0 degrees now. Okay. I think that's 0 degrees. Which way is 0 degrees, Don? If I'm looking at this, is it clockwise or is it counterclockwise? I'm going to wait for Don to answer. So if it's, I don't know which way it is. Oh, hang on. Don's thinking. Don's like, I've never seen this before. Well, I'm glad that it's happening. So therefore, you know, whenever this happens again, that somebody can be like, or you can be like, hey, I saw that. So I probably just need to, maybe I mounted this flipped switch in the wrong direction. Maybe the writing needs to be on this side, on the outside. So, yep, sorry. Went to sleep here. There it goes. So Don says counterclockwise. All right, so let's move this thing counterclockwise all the way to 0. Okay, so counterclockwise is this way. So it is at 0 from what I can tell. And now let's plug my Wi-Fi dongle in. Okay, now it starts to rotate. I gotta kill that. So let me bring it back here. Okay. I'm up and down this way, and I'm centered here. Whew. Okay. Let me wake it up. Send a wake up. Oh, now it's not even connecting. Let me get back in the program here. Okay. All right. Okay, I think we're good. So let's go to calibrate. Okay, so I need to... You'll need to reboot the rotor. Oh, it's not... Okay, all right. So let me turn the potentiometer so it's between... Oh, it's not reading it. Okay. Oh, hang on. Okay, here we go. So we're going to go 0.20. 19. Can I get a constant 20? There we go. Okay. All right. So now I want to store this, right? Let's go back to the left screen. Okay, so now let's go back. Let's calibrate this thing. Hurry. Okay. So now lower the antenna, use your fingers to adjust the elevation potentiometer so it's between on the number 30, slide the 32 Oh no. That's good. Engage the gears. Yeah. I'm going to engage the gears. Yeah. I'm going to engage the gears. Let me get my Allen key, then store. Okay, engage the gears and store. Yeah. I got it. Okay. There I got to get my old man glasses on. Oh no. The thing is, oh, you got to be kidding me. It's underneath. If it's one thing, it's another. I can't get to the nut. I can't get to the set screw. I can't get to the set screw. I can't get to the set screw. The set screw is right underneath the gear. And even if I pulled that gear out, I'm not going to be able to... I can't get to the set screw. There you go, Don. I don't know if you can see that. I don't have enough cord here. I don't know if that's what you wanted or if you needed. I mean, there's no, I mean, I could probably get something in there. I could probably get an Allen wrench in there, but then whenever I push it down to engage with the smaller one, you need to redo the hub on the arm by rotating at 90 degrees. You mean this thing right here? You mean you need to redo the hub on the arm by rotating at 90 degrees. I'm assuming, yeah, you mean this thing right here. Yep. Okay. Okay, that's what we'll do. Okay, I'm gonna pull power. So let me. If I pull power, I'm assuming I should pull power. Well, I'm pulling power. Okay, so let me unscrew these. Why are these so tight? Why did I put these on? I shouldn't have put these on. Okay. Okay, that one's done. And so let me do this full screen here. That one's done, and this one. Okay. Step 77. Okay, let's go to 77 here. $78, $77. Okay, so let me bring up 77 here. And then, Ryan, thanks for the super chat, Ryan. I appreciate it. Have a drink. I will have a drink after this. Thanks, Ryan. Appreciate it. Okay, so let me do this overhead shot, and let me see if I can do this while I'm doing the overhead shot. I don't know. I'm sorry. Can I bring in the left screen? Hang on. Overhead. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Now we're cooking. Okay. Don says, and align the hub so the set screws are in the orientation shown. Notice that the flat side of the shaft opening on the hub. The flat. Okay, so let me pull the shaft here. Jeez, pulling the shaft, and then let me pull this out. Can I get this out without? No. I'm gonna have to take this potentiometer out. I'm gonna have to take this potentiometer out. Nope. Okay, I got it. I didn't think so. Okay. So, let's see. Oh, yes, you're right. If I look at this, it's not in the same orientation, is it? Damn it. You're right. Yep. Okay, so let me rotate this so it's in the correct orientation. You know, this is one of those things where I get into a rush and I don't compare. Hey, Jeff. I don't compare the pictures to actually what it looks like. So if I take a look at this, this needs to go like, oh, it's upside down. I put it on upside down. Yep. Okay. Now I got it. It was upside down. Okay. So this is what it looks like. Oh, no. Isn't this the way that I need it? That's right. Okay. Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay. I'm going to kind of waiting on Don's confirmation here. So let me put all the screws back in. Turn it 180 degrees. This is the right orientation, right? I've got this looking like the, sorry, Don. Turn it 180 degrees. Don says that I still don't have this correct. I'm looking at the picture. What am I not getting here? I don't understand what I'm not getting. Okay, hang on. Let me look at the flat side of the shaft opening. The flat side of the shaft opening. What? Okay, so I've got my thing here. And now I mean, this is the correct orientation. This is what the picture shows, right? On the hub. One side of the sonic hub has a raised... yeah, it goes down in that shaft. Natty Light fun out. Thanks, Shane. So there's a flat side here. This flat side... I mean, it doesn't go like this. Prepare the 6mm D-bore double sonic hub by inserting its 4 socket head screws into their respective threaded receptacles and loosely screwing them in. They will tighten during the final assembly. Okay, those are the 4. Now install the hub in the recessed mounting holes at the end of the lower mounting arm. Install the hub on the side of the arm with the raised ribs at its end as shown in the right-hand image below. One side of the sonic hub has a raised circular key. Yep. The mounting hole is designed to accept this key and ensure the hub is perfectly centered on the arm. Scotty, just get on a video call. I'm calling you. Okay. Don's calling me. I'm going to try and not show Don's phone number here whenever he calls. Yeah, he's going to call me. All right, Don. Hello.
All right. So right now you got the hub inserted correctly, but you got it 180 degrees out look at the shaft opening in the hub, the little hole.
Yeah. Okay, you're gonna have to.
Right, so,
You're gonna have to turn your.
the,
Yeah. Okay. I'm looking at the shaft opening. Yep.
right, you see the little flat part of the shaft opening?
Correct. Yes, I do.
So it's pointing in the wrong direction. Turn it 180 degrees. Turn it 180 degrees.
Oh, okay. Looking at the shaft opening.
Hang on. I'll mute.
Correct. Yes, I do.
So, yeah, we're on delay here. So there you go.
Wait a minute. So, but Don, this.
No, wait a minute. No, you're backwards again. Turn it 180 from where it is right now. We're delayed here, so I know 180 from there. Look at the picture.
Yep. So the flat part is facing me.
Yeah, like that.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. So the flat part is facing me. And I have the sonic hub has a raised circular key that is down in the hole, right? So the angled shaft over here is pointing towards the left, and the flat part of the sonic hub is pointing towards me.
Yep, you're good. So go ahead and put the screws in it.
Okay, gotcha. All right.
Now you're going to have to turn the motor a little bit so that you're going to have to put it back to zero because it's not going to be at zero anymore.
Right.
But and I got totally flummoxed on what's causing that thing to continue to move like that. I've tried to recreate it and I just can't done. So I'm afraid you might have something else wrong electronics. So let's see if this solves it. But
okay, sounds good.
All right. Hanging up now.
Okay. All right. Bye. All right. That is the great thing about you'd never get that type of support out of like Yaesu or Kenwood or any of these other manufacturers. That is A+ support here. Okay, so that is good. So now let's insert this into the shaft, and this side goes. Yeah, so now let me take a look at the flat part. Yeah, the flat part is gonna have to. Can I get this thing on? No. I'm gonna have to rotate this. So do I? Yeah, I don't think you can. You can't rotate this thing by hand, can you? Yeah. So I'm gonna have to. I'm gonna have to turn this thing on again and rotate this thing. No. Stop rotating. Okay. Oh my gosh. Hey, let me rotate this thing. Okay, I'm pulling power. All right, so now I've got this side. So now I've got this thing top. Now Let me see if I can insert this now. Hang on. Yeah, that is. Okay. Got it. And now I need to take my other shaft. Okay. Okay, so now let's get the okay, now that that's all done. Whew, jeez. So now let's get the overhead shot and let's get my computer back up and running. Come on. What's going on here? Why is the computer not? Okay. So now let's oh, I got it. Oh, yeah. You got to tighten the screws. You're right. I'm getting ahead of myself. That one's tighten. That one's tighten. Let's see. This one needs to be tightened. Come on. Hey, that one's tightened. Tighten this one again. I think it tightened. Okay. I think that is done. Now move the arm back to 0 degrees. Okay, will do. So, sure. Okay. Is it going to move on me? Yep, it's starting to move. So let me move everything back to 0 degrees. Yeah, it is not stopping at... But how did I get it into that state where, like... Uh-oh. now it's out of control. Okay. Oh, now the program crashed. Okay. Bring it back up. Uh-oh. All right, so let me unplug this. Now, okay, I gotta pull power. Now it's... Now, now it's stuck. Now it's stuck against the thing. All right. It's like I need 3 arms here. I need... Oh, no. I can't. can't. So it is not moving up. Nope. So now it's. Yep. Now it's jammed. It's all the way down. It's all the way down, and it won't come back up. Oh, now it's really stuck. Now it's grinding against them. All right. This thing's going back to Don. Move the pot to a non-zero degrees and use the switch to move it. I'm not fast enough, Don. I can't stop it from moving here. So now it's jammed. Now it's not even connecting. Okay. So now it's not even connecting. Send the wake up. It's not even. Yeah, what? It's jammed. Now the pots won't. Like now it's not even connecting. It's on, but it's not even connecting. And it's jammed down in there. I don't know if you can see it. Is my Yep, got a red light on the MCU board. Yep. So let me go into Device Manager. Make sure that it sees my Wi-Fi. It's jammed. I don't know if it's COM8. On. COM8. Save. Wake up. Okay. So now it was connected. Okay, so I'm on a non. Now it's not doing anything. It's jammed. Yep. Yep, it's jammed. Oh. Oh, it just bent the thing. It just bent this. Now it's moving. Okay. Now it's moving again. Okay, I'm going to try and get it to 0 here. Okay, so I just pulled power. Yeah, this is non-standard behavior. Yep. Okay, so I just pulled power, and so I need to turn this all the way counterclockwise, which I just did. So that should be 0. So then whenever I plug this thing back in, I just stop moving. Stop. Stop. Okay, now I'm moving it. Moving it counterclockwise to get it back to 0. And now I want to... Yeah, now... So I've got the elevation pushed down, and it's not moving at all. But whenever I let up, it moves... Yep. I don't know. I don't know. Don, I'm going to send it back to you. I don't know. This is... It won't move down because it thinks it's at the 0 degree limit. Okay, so let me move it. Let me move it out of 0 degrees. Okay. Now let me. Okay. Oh my god! Now it's not. Okay. Oh my gosh! Hang on! Hang on! Hang on! Hang on! Hang on! Make it non-zero. Okay, I made it non-zero. Okay, so it is somewhat up, straight up and down. I'm not touching it, and now it's moving again. I just want it to stop. Okay, I'm going to pull power, then I'm going to move it to 0. No, stop. Stop. Okay. Calibrate. Calibrate. Okay. It's at EL volts 20. Now, engage the drive. Wrong Allen key. Yep. Okay. Oh, hang on. Nope, I don't. Nope. Geez, whenever I screw the thing down, it moves. I'm going to put it at 18. Slide. Yeah, it's very sensitive. So this thing has to be literally right on. Yep. Got to be. So I think I probably need to bring it down to like 15. Like. Okay. Let me see if that will do. Okay. 0.07 is as good as it's going to get, I think. Now let me try one more time. Don says it's not that critical. All right, we're gonna leave it at that. It's 0.10. Okay, and we're gonna hit the store button. Okay, I've forgotten where I'm at. Hey Hayden, what's going on? Okay, so all right, let me go back to calibration. Okay. Okay, looks good. Okay. So then we're good to go there. We're good with that. So now we're going to hit the store button. Okay, we're going to hit the store button. Store. Okay. Next. Step 2, toggle the manual elevation switch up or down to move the antenna elevation to 90 degrees and then press the store button. So move it to 90 degrees. Click the store button. Once you receive the message, just the next button to move to the next step of the guided. As instructed as step 2 text, use the manual elevation toggle switch to move the lower antenna mounting arm so it's at 90 degrees horizontal. Okay, so I'm going to move the manual elevation, and it's moving. It's moving. I didn't touch it. I don't know why it went there. Okay, so it won't. It's not stopping. It's going all the way down, and I can't stop it. It's got a mind of its own. It's not stopping. Oh, now it's doing something weird. Now it's doing something. Now it went back to 0. Okay, Don. This is going back to you tomorrow. Something has possessed this thing. I don't know what it has done, but I have done something to this device here. This thing has a mind of its own. I don't know what has happened. I don't know. Okay. I'm going to call it a day. Well, boys and girls, you're going to get a 5th stream out of this. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what I have soldered incorrectly. I don't understand where I have made things to the point where now it's I don't know. I have pissed off the Azel. Oh God, it's bad juju. Bad juju is right. Well, the only thing I can think of is I'm going to, looks like a bad USB cable. USB cable. There's not a USB cable on this. Yeah. Could be anything. Could be a bad MCU. Yep. Don, it could be. It could be. Well, what I'll do is I will ship this to you tomorrow. And yeah, I think it might be a bad board. I think I might have soldered something incorrectly. Who knows? But Don is going to take a look at it. This is the great thing about Don is he's on the stream here, and he's going to provide excellent customer service like he does on all of his other kits. Let me plug Don's. So here's his model PSR 100. Oh, hang on, guys. This is his PSR 100 here. I have his watt meter. His watt meter is awesome. That graphical display is great. It lights up the contest station. We love it. And it shows the SWR. This thing is $250. That is cheap, folks. If you want a full legal limit SWR meter and forward and reflective power, this thing you can't get any cheaper. And it does more than the LPL or the LP 1000s or whatever those other ones are. These things are great. And then I also have his RAAS 4-position switch. Oh, here it is down here, which are awesome too. We use these at the contest station, and they are full Node Red. We do all the stuff, all of Don's stuff by Node Red. It's great. So I am going to send this thing back to True Peak Hold. Yes, it does True Peak Hold too. Yes. That is an awesome feature. User selectable peak hold function that will smooth out the wild fluctuations when using SSB or CW. That is key. Because there is so many times that we're contesting, and I can't read that LP meter quick enough, and it's just you got so many things going on that the peak hold capability is awesome. Yep, the big huge graphical touch display, it's awesome. It's great. So anyway, okay. So, Don, I'm going to send this back tomorrow because I have to go to the post office anyway to send plaques for Missouri QSO party. And, oh yeah, the connection to the computer, yep. So I'll send this back with it too. I'll just put everything in the box that I can. I'll take the arm off here, and I'll put everything back in the box and pack it up nice and neat. But man, would I really like this in Colorado. Yeah, I don't know if you're going to be able to get this back to me soon, but I am going to be in Colorado from Sunday until Wednesday of next week in Denver. And then I'm leaving, and there's no way that you'll be able to ship anything to me from Wednesday until I get back on Sunday or Monday. I'm going back through Denver, so if you do, yeah. So anyway, Don, we'll talk. on what we need to do. But yeah, I'll ship this thing back and we'll go from there. So, can the antenna switches be made to work with multiple radios like 2x6? So, Tom's got a question for you, Don. Can the antenna switches be made to work with multiple radios like a 2x6? Radios? You mean a 2x6 like multiple antenna switches? Can the antenna switches be made to work with multiple radios? Oh. Yeah, okay, I understand what you mean, Tom. Yeah, you can do that. You can do that in Node-RED. You can make logic in Node-RED to make it work like that. Yep. I mean, you're going to have to just, put the logic in Node-RED. Yeah, put the logic in Node-RED, make it like a mother of all antenna switches. So, whenever antenna 1 is selected, sorry, nope, not enough port isolation to turn it around in switch radios. Oh, you want to... What? You want to use 2 of them, Tom, and make it a 2x6 versus a 1x, or not a 1x6, but a 1x4. Because it's got 1 input and 4 outputs. It's the isolation. Oh, okay. Instead of a 6x2, you want to use it by a 1x or a 2x6. Yeah, you know what? I was asking a bunch of other manufacturers if they could do that also. K1 KP has a switch, and we wanted to switch it like that, and there's not enough isolation. Yeah. I thought you meant you wanted to buy 2 of these, and you wanted to use the logic in Node-RED. You could do that. You could use the logic in Node-RED, but yeah. All right, sounds good. All right, we're gonna cut the stream off here, and we're gonna let it go here. So, all right, that's it. More to the antenna switch, maybe whenever I get back. I don't know. But, yeah, I'd like to use this in Colorado to do some satellites from the mountaintop. We'll see if we can get it back from Don. All right. Thanks, everyone. Appreciate it. We'll catch you later.